Melissa here from Improve Yourself. I am about to clean my fridge, and for those of you who already know me, you know that I clean my fridge every Saturday after I've been to the farmers markets. So I come back with my fruit and veggies and my meat that I've bought at the farmers markets, and I put all my veggies in the sink and I give them a nice bath. I add my apple cider vinegar and lemon essential oil, leave them to soak for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then they go on the drain board and they drain. And while that's all happening, then I usually get all the stuff out of the fridge and give the fridge a really good clean, and then organize all my fruit and vegetables and my meat and pop it back in. I think it's really important that we do that every week because hygienically we're keeping the fridge clean. And I think it's important to have all the good healthy stuff at the front of the fridge so that when you're hungry or you go to snack, you can find those things straight away. And I also think it's really good because then you're getting really used to seeing them all the time, and it's the first thing that you're going to think of when it comes to what am I going to eat right now. So just to show you my fridge, I've had it for quite a few years now and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I keep it it's pretty organized. It's not too bad. And this is like at the end of the week. So I go to the farmers markets tomorrow. So you can see that there are some things that are like, it's quite full still. And it is probably because we bought so much last week. So I try and do a really big shop every fortnight, and then the other week I just do fruit and vegetables and a couple of bits of meat, really not much at all, or usually seafood. So I'm going to grab all this stuff out, I'm going to put it all on the bench, I'm going to give that a really good clean, and then I'm going to go through all my fruit and veg and my condiment jars and stuff like that and really sort them out. So yeah, I love cleaning fridges. Weird, huh? Okay, so gave it a wipe out. I've had this fridge for nearly 8 years and I try and look after it the best I can. And that really involves giving it a wipe down every week. But I actually pulled all the condiments out and realized I haven't been through those for, I don't know, a while. So I just kind of add to it, and I think I will show you exactly what I have in my fridge and what's going back in my fridge. So, as you can see, I have finished the fridge and I haven't even done my food markets shopping yet. So, I would like to just really quickly go through exactly what is in my fridge. So we generally always have water jugs up here. I like to have the sparkling water as well. Sometimes we even have a glass jar of celery and do celery sticks that way. That way you can just pull the celery out, give it a wipe or a rinse off, and then, yeah, nibble on it. So that's the milks. Hemp seed oil has to stay in the fridge. And I've given this a really good clean up, and I'm really happy with how it's come out. So that's my fish oil and probiotics. And obviously this is a probiotic, so I'm more likely to have it if it's sitting here next to the probiotics that I would normally have most days. So that's a nice little reminder. And I don't know why I didn't think of doing that earlier. Some sauces that we've got there, they're great because you can grab them when you're cooking. So putting them there is a good idea. I just changed it around a bit. And this is some chili sauce, like I told you before, but I've also got, just ignore that because we actually did make it. We didn't buy it. It's just, we keep and reuse all our jars, which you can probably tell. The tahini. So yeah, that's great. And then what I decided to do is these bins here have always been up the top with the condiments, and it's actually been quite hard. I've generally had to pull this out and put it on the bench to get all the condiments out, or like to be able to reach in the back. And these, because I've had these, I don't know, I think about 3 years, I'd say at least actually. So they actually fit the condiments better because it's a bit shorter, so I can easily go in there and grab things from the back as well. And then things that I kind of use a lot, like ABC spread, oh my God, has to be at the front. Well, I think so. So I think this works quite well. And when you need to get your veggies, you can just pull it. How much better is that? As long as I can shut the fridge, so I have to double check that. And maybe swap this one to another one of those if they still sell them. I'm not sure if they still sell them at Kmart because I've had them so long. So we've got the coriander and spring onions. So these are the ends of the spring onions. So when we're cooking, we use these ones. And then when we're putting it in like fresh and eating it raw, we use the top ends. That's the way I've always done it. I really like it that way. And yeah, like I said, lots of coriander because coriander is the bomb. We usually have 2 of these of spinach, and I'm about to do a juice. So this half of this will be gone, and the other half we've already eaten. That's our second container of mescaline. The other one we've already eaten, and then as you can see, there's hardly any left. Lots and lots of eggs. Boys love eggs, so we always have eggs so they can have omelets or scrambled eggs, and they can come in here and make it themselves. The beans, mushrooms, the Lebanese cucumbers, and some herbs. So we try and grow them, but we go through so many, so we buy them as well. I'll probably buy them every 2 weeks. Sugar snap peas and snow peas. That is beetroot leaves, and I love putting beetroot leaves in my juices and salads. Oh my gosh, it's got such an earthy taste, and just I really enjoy them, and they're really cheap at the farmers markets. And that is some silver beet that's been chopped up ready to be fried. That was actually supposed to be fried last night. There's the tomatoes that I was talking about, so that probably needs finishing off. Mint, we go through lots of mint, and this is where the ginger and chili and shallots will go. You've probably seen these, they're awesome. I got mine from Seed and Sprout when they first came out, before anyone else was doing them, a couple of years ago. I got like a fridge and pantry set, so they're really cool. So they're good quality and really good for your avocados as well. Excuse me. And I love having these in the fridge. I'm guessing you all know about falafels, and they're just really good. You can heat them up, or you can just add them to your salad. So if I can't be bothered making anything fancy, it'll just be salad and that. And sometimes I'll be tahini, or I'll make my own dressing. So yeah, really happy with how everything came out. I'd already done that a few days ago when I went to look for something and I got annoyed. That will have to get filled with lemons, limes and oranges tomorrow, and more apples because half of them are gone. We won't need to order probably or buy as many kilos of carrots tomorrow because one of my sons has been away, so that's why there is still some left. Yeah, so that's the fridge all finished. I'm really happy with it. I like how I've rearranged it this time, and I think it works a little bit better. And when I say I clean it out every week, I don't go as thoroughly as I did today. I just do all these containers every week when I get my fruit and veg. And I just give it a wipe out, so I don't always like scrub it all. And yeah, so yeah, having these at eye level is really good, because then the kids are more likely to snack on them, I'm more likely to snack on them, and that is all. So I hope that helped, and I really need to shut the fridge door. Yeah, check out my website, improveyourself.net.au, and have a great day.